Welcome to Shom Machshava on the Daf. Shir sponsor Lui Nishmas Aram B'Yakashom Le'Abbas Yitzchok. We're holding in Metzia Daf Chof. The Gemara on the top of Amud Beis brings that a rabbi brought a raya that we mentioned in Daf Yud Ches from a Mishnah regarding our sugya. Rav Abram attacked Rabbi and said, "You can't compare that Mishnah to this Mishnah. That is Mamoinu. This is Isura." So Rabbi answered back. He called him Tardo. Rashi said Mishuamam, as if he's bored. Says the Gemara, Poka Arzo de Beirav. The beam of the Beis Medrash broke. Umara Omar Mishuatoy Didi. Umara Omar Mishuatoy Didi. Each one said it happened because of me. Rashi says, because Bishul Mazoli, you upset me, you said bad about me, called me Tardo. That's why the beam got broken. And the other one said, because you asked a question in front of everybody else, a question was not a good question. Now the Chidah similarly addressing what Rashi says. It says we have a Gemara Basra Daf Chobeis. What the Gemara there says that Rav Abba bar Ava was nifter. And the Amoraim, each one said, it's because of me. Toizes there says that each one was upset and sorry about the fact that he caused Rav Abba bar Ava to die. They weren't happy. Rav Abba bar Ava was damaged, was hurt because of them. So says the Chidah, why Rashi did not explain similar to that each one was blaming himself instead of saying each one was saying it broke because what the other one did wrong. So the Chidah says the lush was not mashma, that they're blaming themselves, because then they should have said Ana avodis de poka, I caused it to break. He said Mishum latoy didi means it happened to protect my honor. But the Ma'ashah over here in Chedush Haggadah says, yes, it's exactly the pshat like the Gemara over there. And what it means is, Mishum latoi dainu mazoli, like Rashi said, mazoli ugodol yoiser mazoli. My mazel is greater than his mazel, so that's why he broke because of me, not because of him. It's not so clear what the Ma'ashah means. Bishma there in Bava Basra, we speak about Rav Abba bar Ava that was nifter. So each one blames himself and says, I did it. But here, they're blaming themselves for causing the beam to break. What exactly is bothering them for the fact that they caused it to break? So in the Sefer Metzudas David, which is printed in Ein Yaakov, he has a little bit of arichus in this, and then he concludes and says that the reason they were bothered by it is because when the beam fell, they were under a koisel re'ua, they were under a shaking roof. And the din is that anybody is under a place of sakana, so they take away from his chusim. So each one says, because of me, the roof basically broke, and we had to be saved with a special name, special chusim. So this is what the Ma'ashah means explaining the Gemara. Mishum latoy didi, it happened because of me, meaning I'm the one who brought us to a situation where we need to use our chusim not to die. The Ben Yoyada seems to go in a similar direction than the Ma'ashah. And he says what it means that each one blamed himself is that they broke the beam, but that they need to do tshuva. Meaning the damage that happened here is my fault. I'm the one who's the culprit who needs to do tshuva to fix it. And more than that is brought down the Sefer Divrei Shol, the Baal Shalom Meshiv, his Agatha Sefer. He explains over here that each one of them was complaining. What was bothering them? The fact that they got into a fight. He brings what the Chavis Salavova says, that the biggest midah that a person can get to is that a person should not care when somebody else does something improper to him. So that jealousy, that little in their darga, a little bit midah of revenge was there. So one called another one in a not nice way, another one had asked him a question in front of everybody else. So when they're saying latoy didi and they're blaming themselves not for the broken beam, but it's the fact that the beam needed to break in order to protect their honor. That means they were bothered by how their friend treated them. That's what disturbed them. And we'll just conclude with what the Koisev is another one of the Perushim that are printed in Ein Yaakov. And he says, look at something so fascinating. These two Amoraim are sitting in the Beis Medrash, and they're learning. And suddenly the beam breaks. They could have said it was a coincidence. It so happened to be. The beam was old age and it broke down. They didn't look at it that way. If a beam breaks over their head while they're fighting in Beis Medrash, they right away said that it's because of what they did. Their emunah is so strong that anything that occurred to them, around them, they knew was a message from Shamayim. It wasn't just a coincidence that happened at that moment. They had such emunah and confidence in Hashgacha Pratis that they knew that everything that happens happened for that reason, so they were able to determine based on that each one said it happened because of me. As usual, the Ma'amekaimus to this shir, or in the attached source sheet, it's glad to see it inside. Anyone who wants to join the Shul Machshava email list or WhatsApp group, please email shulmachshava@gmail.com.